Hello everyone, I'm Sivakumari. Today our topic is idioms. An idiom is a group of words that are used as a common expression whose meaning is not deducible from that of the literal words. Idioms are used frequently in both written and spoken English. So, let's make at the most popular idioms and common idioms in the English language and what they mean. First one, don't judge a book by its cover. It is a metaphorical phrase that means one shouldn't prejudge the value of something by its outward appearance alone. Blow off steam. To blow off some steam isn't to stand above a tea kettle or huff and puff. When you are feeling angry or upset and want to do something to relieve those emotions, then you are blowing off steam doing something or taking a break to help get rid of the stress. Rule of thumb. A rule of thumb is a rule that's not totally precise. It's based of common experience and common sense. Break a leg. You might be scared when you hear this idiom. Did they really just tell someone to break their leg? When someone uses this idiom, they are actually wishing the person good luck. See how confusing idioms can be? This means the total opposite of what it seems to mean. Cost an arm and cost a leg. When something costs an arm and a leg, you won't literally have to cut off your arm and leg to buy it. It just means that it costs a lot of money, so it would be as painful as cutting off an arm and a leg to pay for it. Piece of cake, something that is easy to do. Learning idioms is a piece of cake. Kill two birds with one stone. Don't worry, we are not actually killing any birds here. When you kill two birds with one stone, a single action knocks out two tasks or responsibilities, accomplish two different things at the same time. In this case, posting a letter and doing some shopping in one trip. Takes two to tango. It literally does take two to tango. You can't dance the tango unless you have a partner. But this idiom means that is there's a suspicious situation. Then there's a more than one culprit. They couldn't have done it by themselves. Stabbed in the back. Literally stabbing someone in the back could bring someone to jail. That's definitely not what this idiom means. Being stabbed in the back means that you have been betrayed by someone who you thought you could trust. Up in the air. Can plants actually be floating high in the sky? Theoretically, they could if you wrote them down and throw up. But this idiom really means that the situation being planned is still undecided and that everything is still uncertain.
I'm going to conduct an assessment on idiomatic expressions. I'm giving you four options for each idiom. Choose the one closest to its meaning. When I ask the question, you can pause the video and guess. Then you check your answers here. Okay, let's start. First one is black sheep. Options are a costly item, a dark shiny object, an unworthy person in a family or group? A funny man. Answer is an unworthy person in a family or group. Next, oily tongue. Options are flattery, hungry person, strong critic, rich food. Now the answer is flattery. Next, lion's share. Options are no share at all, greater share of a thing, miserly, very small item. Answer is greater share of a thing. Next, to bury the hatchet. Options are to dispute over small things, to destroy, to make up a quarrel, to repair a costly furniture. Answer is to make up a quarrel. Next, heart and soul. Options are very seriously and sincerely, honestly, warily, very casually. Answer is very seriously and sincerely. Next, to clear the air, to work hard, to wash properly, to remove tension, to create confusion. Answer is to remove tension. Next, to chew the cud. Options are to be very annoyed, to think deeply, to eat humble food, to start doing something new. Answer is to think deeply. No axe to grind. Options are a bad situation, to rebuke, to act selflessly, to confuse others. Answer is to act selflessly. Next, a good Samaritan. Options are a genuinely helpful person, an honest politician, a clever person, a priest. Answer is a genuinely helpful person. Next, to steal a march, to outshine, to start early, to command an army, to overtake. Answer is to outshine. Thank you.